Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the VConfist channel. Today I'm going to be showing you an amazing trend in my games. Just watch over here, look to your, I don't know what side of the screen you're watching this on, but anyway, look to my game here, alright? I'm going to show you a turn of events, let's say. Here we go, we have some nice wins, and you can see in the past I've been winning quite a bit, but now we're going to go into the future. We're going to continue going to the future, and now we see a defeat, okay? This is a defeat, and you're like, okay, you can have one defeat, that's fine and dandy, but then you keep on looking, and there's another one, and then you see another one, and another one, and then you think it might be done, but no. Then you get another one, and it's got to be over, but no. And then you say, it must be over, but that's to say I say no. I say there are more defeats. And then something happens. I beat this guy who wasn't trying. Level 7 Bomber Mouse. And I don't know what happened, but then I started winning. Actually, I do know what happened, but I started winning again. We see a victory. We see a victory. We see a victory. We see one defeat. We do see one defeat, but then we see two more victories. And then we see a third victory, and it's just like, what happened? How did such change? And by the way, these people on the right here, like my opponents, they did not get nothing. Like, they actually built troops. So I don't know why it doesn't show what they did. But anyway, like, what happened? You know, what was my mentality shift? Because I knew when I was like going down this doom hole of death, right? I was like losing all these games. I was like headed out champion, right? I had been playing tons of casuals beforehand, and I gotta say, there's a difference between casuals and there's a difference between casuals and ranked, and that, to me, that's apparent right now. And I'm gonna show you. I don't know. I'll just show you defeat. It's really depressing. Like, I don't care which one I pick, because it's all the same problem. Like, it's just really depressing, actually, what I just do. So here's my plan. I'm going to play aggressive this game because the guy's playing Atlanta, and I'm like, okay, basically have to win this game because, I don't know, I'm probably going to be demoted out of champion from this. Alright. I figure I might as well return. I don't know what this guy's building or whatever, so I'll return my Ayla. That's fine and whatnot. But my flaw these days when I'm playing Castle Burn in this era is I just want you to witness how slow I play. Right, so now we're just waiting mana. What am I doing? Okay, I build my camp. I'm, just playing up. Okay, now I'm placing some Troll Slingers. I'm starting to play a little aggressive, right? Okay, that's fine. It's great. You know, maybe I get this camp. Do I get the camp? Yeah, I even get the camp. Okay, I see shield. I can see cat mages. That's fine. I return. You know, what happened, though? What happened? Let's see. I'm trying to fight. Look at this fighting that's going on right now. Do you see all this fighting that's occurring? I don't even know where. What am I trying to do? I try and poison him, you know, and then he just has his heal spell again. And we're just fighting all the time. There's lots of fighting going on. And yes, this is great. I have my slingers against his cat mages, and my slingers should maybe win, right? But here's comes a problem with this fact, is that sometimes the troll slingers don't win. Troll slingers these days aren't really that great when it comes to these battle type things, I've found out, and frequently they're kind of expensive and mostly inefficient if you're fighting on your land and your property is always being destroyed. Look at this, my lawn right now. My lawn is being attacked. And I simply just do not feel... Wait, whoa. I actually probably shouldn't have surrendered that one because I had like 152 mana. I could still defend it and stuff. But I just felt like I was overwhelmed. I felt like that guy had so much stuff and I couldn't do anything. I don't know if I necessarily want to show another defeat. This one I mistakenly went for tier 3. I don't remember this game here. I don't know if you want to see more defeats. But anyway, my revelation was that what if Troll Slingers... Okay, Troll Slingers are really bad now. Yeah, let's just admit that what if Troll Slingers are kind of bad? Right, so Trollslingers don't do enough DPS or whatever to respect for, like, they do enough DPS, but they're very glass cannon, they're very squishy, they can easily die. So then, what do you do for that? Well, you can either place a ton of shield mouse and kind of defend that, or you can play to their strength, and you can play to the strength and go back and forth using their movement speed, right? That's what they've increased movement speed, so use that movement speed, right? And I just want to take a note. If this will, I don't know what's happening here. What happened? Okay, I do have some shield mouse. But what happened to my shield mouse? I lost my shield mouse along the way. I guess here's some more shield mouse. But I didn't play shield mouse as much anymore. And I was trying to go for this bomb mouse strategy against the Vikings and just felt like it never worked out, you know? And I was always playing passive. Like, I'd always be, not necessarily wasting mana, but it felt like I was always never being the one on the aggression. I was never making the first move. Or I was making the first move, but then I wasn't, I don't know, playing it correctly afterwards. But I started to win again. And let's just watch this one game here. And I realized that the Trollslinger, when you're using Trollslingers, you have to use them against buildings, right? You have to play aggressive, and you have to know, you have to get a vibe on what your opponent's doing. You have to get that feeling, you know? You just got to sense out the game a little bit. It's kind of hard to explain, but here, play my Ayla right. I try and get a Sanctum down. I know my Ayla can beat Zmurham, even though it's a level up. It should be easy peasy. Probably should even waited to use my ability till a few seconds later, just because of the fact that, well, simply put, with my Ayla, like, if I use my ability, he doesn't have time to return. If I use my ability, kills him, but since I didn't wait, he was able to return. But look at this. I am the one playing aggressive first. Look at my Trollslingers. I have this nice wide range Trollslingers. And am I stopping right now? No. Am I stopping to let him continue to push? No. And I'm letting myself return. I'm getting my camps down. And yeah, I'm letting my Trollslingers attack all these guys. And I'm going to let them go out. And I'm going to reel them back in really fast. I'm always the one setting the return pace, right? My opponent's not the one setting the return pace. I am, right? I'm letting my troops go in, and then I'm returning them as soon as it sends them out. And then I'm going to just wipe all these troops off, and I'm getting shield mouse. And I'm going to place so many shield mouse. I'm spamming my shield mouse, because you know what it means? It means my backline can live. And I'd rather have, you know, when you're placing shield mouse, I always thought that you're wasting shield mouse, right? Every shield mouse you play, you're wasting mana. And it's really not the greatest idea, because, like, okay, they get to your backline, but, you know, Trollslingers are less HP than shield mouse, right? I mean, less mana than shield mouse. But the thing is, Trollslingers, if you are spamming out shield mouse, Trollslingers actually get more value because they're doing more DPS, right? Because if you have more Trollslingers, you're doing more DPS. And if you have the shield mouse in front, even though you're spending more mana from blocking, you're actually taking away more mana from your opponent with a higher DPS value. So we get the poison, right? I'm immediately returning off that poison. I'm immediately re-returning. I'm keeping up my shield mouse pressure, and I'm almost playing equal amount of shield mouse that I am for Trollslingers. Usually, I'd play more Trollslinger than I would shield mouse, but no, I'm placing tons of shield mouse. And this guy, okay, he stopped playing there. But basically, the game's over, I'll be honest. Like, I was about 100 mana up, and I could keep doing that all day. I don't think he was going for the next tier. And it was just easy peasy game, you know. I can show, I don't know if I want to show that, or we can show that one. I don't know necessarily. I don't know any more good games. I was trying to look for a higher rated player. I guess we can kind of, I don't know. This game, I don't know, I made a really bad play early on. I guess we can just look at this one. It's pretty simple. I think this map, yeah. I can also talk about something on this map. So I'd always gone, when I was on this map, I'd always gone this Mana Sanctum on the left, and then the Mana Sanctum a little bit above, like my opponent Big X is doing. But I figured out the reason why when you see a lot of good players, they're going on the right side to get this one big 5 Sanctum. And it's simply like, you get such a long range. It's necessarily like your amount of mana that you're gonna get is less. Like it's definitely less, right? but you get so close access to the Sanctum right away, so you can play really aggressive and really surprise your opponent. For example, I get Troll Slingers, I can just like one shot. I can literally just one shot that Sanctum so easily. And yeah, I can kind of play aggressive on this side, but my camp is already higher up, so it means that this Sanctum is more defense, right? And plus, I've spent probably 2 camps in a Sanctum. He did 2 Sanctums, 2 camps. And yes, I did spend this 3rd camp over here, but look at this. I mean, just get nice slingers, Troll Slingers. I can basically just one-shot this thing, dude. And plus, he doesn't have any troops, right? So, I mean, like, yeah, he doesn't have any troops. I return immediately. I don't want his Ayala to be using her ability. And she's returning, right? So now I'm going to just get the Sanctum's over. The Sanctum's done. And we're just going to keep on pushing, you know. We're just pushing on through this game. I'm getting my tier 2, right? Because I know that, okay, whatever happens, right? I'm going to be up 125 mana. That's enough for another tier, and I should be on par in the battle. I'm getting my Shield Mouse second, as I like to have my Troll Slingers as my first and primary attack. Places a poison. Okay, dude, you're going to get some value off of that. But look at this. I almost get the Sanctum, dude. I almost get the Sanctum. It's so close. It is so close. Like, there must have been like 10 mana on there. But the thing with the Troll Slingers is that you can actually, like, you can send them out, and you can easily return them, right? And you can, the primarily reason to send them out is just to be like to attack towers and, you know, take down a tower or something. He does his poison. I try and get that Sanctum. Now, there we go, just like that. It's literally just rinse and repeat. We're playing aggressive. Now, you see here, we're up so much mana, dude. Like, I don't even know, like, how this guy is even going to be possible, because we're racking in the money right now. We're racking in the moolah. This guy does have a Sanctum on the other side up, but, you know, we're chilling. We're having a great time. And actually, like, we technically have the same amount of Sanctums. But, I mean, like, I have so many more troops on the board right now. This is actually insane. Really nice earthen by him. But really, I mean, I'm just so far ahead. Now, okay, he basically the same amount of current mana, right? But I simply have more structures in the building. I'm continuously building up my structure to have more cards in this guy. He went for leeches, right? So, I know he went to tier 3, but he simply does not have the amount of camps he needs to play leeches. And, okay, you know, he's playing off that earthen, but it's really not going to do much. He gets that leech return. And now he's coming out with more Viking. I don't really know what he's doing. Again, I'm just wasting this guy's poison. I don't know. You have to do poison after the person returns. I'm going to do a line of Shield Mouse again. You're always going to have a nice little amount of Shield Mouse. I saw what he was doing on the left side. And, you know, he can push on his left side all he wants. But I'm just going to keep on this right side because I got so much pressure over here. I was just getting rid of that one Goblin Cannon because I believe an Earthen for Goblin Cannon is still value. So, might as well do it, you know, get small value out of that. That was nice. That was a nicer poison from this guy. But now, I mean, like, look at this. Dual lane pressure. Basically, once you get a lead, you want to have dual lane pressure because it's really hard to defend when you're down mana. And it's just GG, dude. GG all the way. I don't know, like, how to necessarily describe the mindset change I've had in this game. It's probably just, like, being total aggressive, right? Like, before my revelation, as I don't even know what my revelation totally is, but somehow I dropped near, like, 1,400 trophies, but now I'm back up to champ. I just have to play hyper aggressive, right? It's all about playing as aggressive as possible, and I think the person that plays the most aggressive wins. That's simply how the game works right now, I think. Anyway. Hope you all enjoyed today's video. If you stuck to the end, thank you so much. Please consider subscribing and possibly hitting that like button. I really would appreciate it. Peace out, y'all, and have a fantastic afternoon.